What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Tuesday. This is September 8th. Hope everyone's having a good day. This is the Proverbial Life podcast where we encourage Christians to look to Christ, live wisely, and leave a legacy behind for generations to follow. This is Ride with E. So no one said anything. I think a couple people said that they like it, and a lot of people didn't say anything. So I'm going to assume you guys like that title. Ride with E. So today, as I'm driving to work, something that has been on my mind that I want to talk with you all about is this social justice, woke stuff taking place in the NBA and in sports in general. And more specifically, I'm thinking of Stephen A. Smith. Oh, Stephen, man. Stephen A. Smith just recently, for those of you who don't know, said that Steve Nash, who is now the new head coach of the Brooklyn Nets, he got the position because of white privilege. Yes, white privilege. Now, to give you some context, y'all, okay? Stephen A. Smith he's well-to-do, right? He's doing well for himself as a black man. And he's educated, right? I don't know the exact school he went to, but hardworking, educated man who I wouldn't say self-made, right? But he definitely put in some work to get where he's at. And he's talking about privilege, okay? Now, he is one of the most privileged people there is. I mean, he really is. There's no doubt about it. And we all have privilege, right? Depends on our degree and our location and our context. So privilege in itself isn't a bad thing. But here he's saying that Steve Nash only got the job because of the color of his skin, and that no black coach has ever gotten a job coming into the NBA without any NBA experience. And that's a lie. I believe out of 16 new head coaches without any prior experience, 9 of them were black. 9 of them. And he was on national TV saying that Steve Nash, who doesn't have any experience, got the coaching job for the Brooklyn Nets because of white privilege. And he said that never happened with any black person. When it happened to 9 of them. 9 out of 16. Come on, y'all. Come on. So, this is what I want to share. When you have people like Terrell Owens, who recently said something about being terrified of the cops, and LeBron James with the same rhetoric, Stephen A. Smith, and Stephen A. Smith got blasted. If you guys want to check it out. I mean, there's some other brothers who really called him out on this lunacy. Charles Barkley, a couple other individuals who just really dealt with him on this issue. So, this is troubling, to hear our talking heads speak about race in a flippant way, irresponsibly, because what it does to the normal, average individual who doesn't have the money and the clout that these people have is it puts them in a position where their job is on the line, where they end up looking like a fool and missing out on opportunities. And the point is this, y'all, that and what this does too for future candidates, right, at jobs in the NBA, but then also in local jobs, is it's going to make them reluctant to hire black people. I mean, think about it. Okay, if I bring on this black person, right, am I going to get this pushback as soon as I correct him or her, as soon as I, try to, explain to them why they did this wrong, or maybe have to put in some, company disciplinary policies and all this and that? Like, am I going to have to worry that there's going to be this big pushback And, now I'm going to be doxxed at my job and so on and so forth. So what this does is it doesn't help the cause of black people, right? It doesn't. Steve Nash got that job as the head coach of the Brooklyn Nets for 3 reasons. One, because later in his career, he served as a coach on the court, right? He served as a general on the court. Steve Nash was always nasty with it, but then later in his years, he served as kind of like a mentor, right? So that's one reason. Secondly, he got that job because of networking. He knew the owner of the Brooklyn Nets, and he knew different people. And people didn't even know that Steve Nash wanted to be a coach. Okay, so bravo to him, right? He was networking. Okay, so that tells us the importance, or that shows us the importance of being able to network and connect with people. And when you know people, opportunities open. Thirdly, he got that job because Kyrie Irving and what's his name, Kevin Durant wanted him. So now, if he got that job because of white privilege, and the 2 main people that pushed for him to have that job were black, are they complicit in his whiteness? Come on, y'all. Come on. Anyway, I'm going to stop here. I want to hear your thoughts. My camera is falling here, so that's why it's bouncing around a lot. But here, let me hear your thoughts. Am I tripping? What do you think? Have you heard about the story? What do you think about this narrative of white privilege, and what does it say to, or what does it do to the black community? What does it do to the individuals who worked themselves up and worked hard to get where they're at? What does it say to those individuals and to their integrity and their name? Hope y'all were encouraged and challenged by this. This is The Proverbial Life, a podcast where we encourage Christians to look to Christ, live wisely, and leave a legacy behind for generations to follow. Grace and peace, y'all.